going on, everybody? The Gold Dragon here, and today I just wanted to tell you a little bit about this technique that helps me get really good with my moves on the Jong and in the Jong form. Knowing that repetition is the father of all learning, I want to get in as many reps as I can. So simply what I do is I pick out a few moves and I try to do those moves over and over. Just a few moves though, because I really want to concentrate on getting the move right. Today, in front of the Jong, I want to get some practice in. So I'm going to pick a couple moves and just see if I can make a loop out of them. First, I want to do things as right as what I know. So I get in my stance here, good stance. Cross my arms. This also kind of helps me with my center line. I make sure that again that I'm in my good horse in front of the Jong. And then I'm going to start with whatever moves that I picked. Today, I picked some moves from section 1 because it seems like a good place to start, section 1, right? So from section 1, just about 3, maybe 5 moves that I want to see if I can continuously repeat. Start off. I think I'm going to go here, come up, and then down. Then I'm going to reset. Thread, back down, reset, up, thread, back down, reset. This is working good. Feeling that. That was working pretty well. I like that. See, so now I can continue with that loop and do it over and over and over again using different energies, feeling my horse, feeling my structure, all of this kind of stuff, because I really wanted to refine that move and I want to make it really good. So now that I have the moves that I want to repeat in the loop, now I can practice them with different types of energy. And you'll find that with the energies, the different energies, it'll just help you get into the move more. Your body feels it all the way through and through, especially if you're doing it correctly. So I want to get back in my horse stance, line up, make sure that my horse stance feels all good, kind of sit in it for a minute, remember the moves that I picked out that I want to do and put them on a loop and get ready to do it, and get ready to do it with different energy. So was here, up, down. We want to go hard this time, just a little harder. If your Sifu is anything like my Sifu, then you know you're going to want to practice and get your moves right. So now that I did it with some hard energy, now I'm going to try some really soft, very butter, light, sweet energy and just see what kind of feel I get off of this one. Back in my horse stance. Make sure I'm squared up, feel real good. You know, I got my center line going on. And now I want to do it real soft. Feeling like I can really sink in and get some good timing doing it soft and slow. So if I ever have the opportunity to do this move, I can kind of adjust what type of energy I want, where my hands should be. Hopefully what I'll be feeling from the opponent, or something similar. That's pretty good. I feel that all through my core. Now I'm going to try this with some varying speed to see if I pick up any timing or any rhythm out of the varying speed. You just never know what you're going to get. So when you practice, you got to practice in all ways to feel it, right? Here we go. Here we are, getting my horse stance. Make sure I'm squared up again. Cross, make sure my center line is good. I remember the moves that I'm going to do. And then now that I'm going to put in different speeds just to see what happens. Go slow. I like to go slow at first. And then I'm coming up, feeling like I'm coming over pulling down, I'm pulling back and down and back and using everything. You know, that's pretty good. Now I'm gonna come back, make sure I'm squared up right there. Boom. Come in. Oh yeah. Feel that right through the horse. I find that when I'm doing it slow like this, it helps me get like really good precision on the move, because then I can do the whole move like as accurately as possible. Alright, well, now let's speed it up and see what we get. By now, I'm also putting a lot of energy in it too, right? It's almost the same thing. And I'm finding a rhythm here because I'm going faster. And I can hear the rhythm. I can hear the rhythm from the arms. That's pretty good. In some of those, I can even feel that I messed up a little bit because I'm going fast. And even when you mess up, your mind notices it, and then you want to correct it for the future right away. As I'm doing this, I can't help but to think about what the names of all of these moves actually are. I know some of the names. We go over some of the names in class because we hear the name of the move from our sifus and from everyone else, obviously, you know. I know that these are jong hands, my hands pressing forward like this and coming up in a forward motion like this is kind of a bu or busao, even though sometimes a busao is a little bit more like with your hand flat instead of forward, but this is kind of a bu. And then I'm threading over and then pulling back. Now I don't know what the name of those moves are, but in a future video, I think we're gonna have to go over some names because it's not my sifu's job to teach me Chinese and to teach me the name of every single move. I know there are some people who are fluent in Chinese, they probably know the name of every single move, you know. But I would like to know the name of every single move, or at least more moves. So in a future video, we're probably gonna have to go over some names. So you're gonna have to click like, click subscribe to see the future video where I go over some names and then probably practice it. So if you practice Wing Chun and you really want to get your moves right, I highly suggest simply just picking out 2 to 4 moves and finding a way to put them in the loop just like that and practice them over and over and over again so you can get those repetitions in. This is a technique that I like very much, so you're probably going to see me make more videos as I find more loops to practice. And that gives you another reason to click like, click subscribe. I'm on my way to 1,000 subs right now, and I really want to see how fast I can get there. And plus you'll be able to see future videos where I come up with more loops and continue practicing in the basement. All right, y'all, let's keep practicing.